All right, what's going on, everybody? This is my 300ZX. It's a 2+2 5-speed that I did convert to a twin turbo, but right now this is not about that. What it is about is that I really haven't driven this car since before COVID. It's just been sitting in the yard. It's been getting tree sap all over it. Some rust has started to pop up on it, and that's really what brings me here today. Would you guys like to see me rebuild this thing and fix the rust, repaint it, put it back together, start driving it again? Or is it too far gone? Should I just saw it up and throw it in the junk pile and move on to the next project? Let me know, like and comment, and see where we go. All right, yeah, so here's some spots that I wasn't really able to get on that quick little video on the outside. You obviously saw how bad the hatch is right around where you grab it with your hand, but the rest of it is fine. Um, as for this is on the passenger door. It started out as like a little, a little bubble like this, obviously over here, but it started out a little bubble and just got bigger and bigger and bigger. And I just pushed down with a screwdriver and punched a hole right through. All the hole's probably about this big. Um, so basically, all this needs to be cut out. Need to have a new panel put in there. Um, Fortunately, I mean, it might not be a big issue, but this is actually right where the support beam is at on the back side of the door. But I did look inside of the door, and the rest of the door looks fine. Only this spot right here is bad. Um, then here, this is the passenger side rear. The bumper is over on this side. So I guess, dirt and shit gets flung up back in here and it gets back in here. It's kind of a common spot on some of these Z's. So anyways, same thing, started off as just a little teeny bubble, kept growing, turned into this monster, and it finally just popped open. So again, I had to cut all this out, try and make a new piece to fit in there. And then the big nasty is over here. This is on the roof. The T-top is right here. And this is your hatch. So it's that little band in the back. This started out as a little bubble and then it just grew and grew and grew and grew. And I knew it was going to be bad, but man, it got bad fast. So anyways, I started picking at it with a screwdriver, and you can see here, basically, the whole corner is gone. Another giant hole here. There's actually a hole here. And believe it or not, you can see here it looks fine. But just pushing on it with the screwdriver, it poked a hole through right there. So basically, this whole piece needs to be cut out. And there was a little rust here, but it was just a tiny little hole. I might be able to just weld that across and bridge it. But all this needs to be cut out. And unfortunately, it's kind of hard to find someone willing to cut this part off the car and sell it to me. I've tried a bunch of people. I've been sold out a bunch of times. So I might just have to like actually hand form it myself. Um, I don't know. I don't know quite how I do it. I've tried a few times because it's not flat. You got like a bend here, then it radiuses down, and there's a bend here, and it's actually like less steep here, more steep here. This is like almost a crease and it kind of rolls back under here. This just wraps around and goes down. So, I mean, there's really no way you could form that by hand. You'd have to like maybe make this piece by hand, and then make this piece and make this piece, and then try and weld them on here and here, and then form the rest of the piece itself. So yeah, I don't really know. I'm gonna have to mess around with that a few times and try and figure out what I can do, what will work and what won't work. But yeah, anyways, these are all the bad spots that need to be fixed. Other than that, the body's solid everywhere else. There is one little rust spot, maybe like this big, that's in the engine bay where the battery used to be. I guess the battery acid did burn through, but you can't really see it. I'll eventually get to that and fix it, but that's not really a big deal. It should be easy to fix. Um, anyways, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Do you want to see a 300ZX be fixed, or should I just chop it up with the Sawzall and move on to a new project? Leave a comment. Let me know. Peace.